joining me today. My name is Sandra McKelvey, and I'm your Strategic Account Manager at Engage Learning. Today I'm going to walk you through a few key things on our website to make things easier for you as an instructor. Please let me know if you have any questions.
Hello, I have added the book that you requested to your bookshelf, and you will also receive a copy sent to you. And I just wanted to point out a few key things before I begin, so that you know that you have an instructor resource site. It's set up with your email address, and I set your password as welcome, the number one. I'll type that in here for you. Welcome, the number one, and you're free to change that. So just remember it's capital W and the number one, and you can log in and access any resources on our site. So I added Mind Tap, so you'll have access immediately to your textbook. If you decide, you can also use this for your students. It's a really great tool that you can use in your class that helps engage students, and it allows you as an instructor to see the progress they are experiencing in class. It has an engagement tracker, how much time they're logging in, quizzes, simulations, and a way for you to really engage your students. So before I begin, I'm just going to click on this test. And so you know that you can create new courses with each class and be able to track those different courses. And students get several weeks free. I think it's 14 days free for the first 14 days before they pay. And usually to add the Mind Tap to a textbook, it is usually $10. Sometimes it's a little more, so if you're interested, let me know, or if you want to maybe pilot this. So I'm going to click on this, and immediately when you first log in, it's going to kind of give you a brief overview on how to navigate through the site. So let's see here, we go here, we accept, enter into the course, and as you can see, it's on here. I personally there's these different views. Obviously there's no date set up yet, so this would be, each date and activities that you set up as the instructor. I like this view, and remember that anything, you're not seeing my entire screen, but anything here can be changed by you, or you can have one of our people here at Cengage change it, or I can help you. So your sections can be by week, by module, by month, however you want to set it up. You can change your book to whatever chapters you feel. So if you feel like chapter 1's not necessary, you can hide that, or you can put it to the bottom of the page. If you feel like attending behavior and empathy is more important than toward intentional interviewing counseling, you can change that. So you have the freedom to do that. You can add your own content as well to this course. You can add your syllabus, you can add RSS feeds, you can add links to other websites, you can add YouTube videos. And one of the things that I really want to point out to you real quick, and you can create your own tests on here. So basically how it starts is it gives you a brief overview, a very general overview of what you'll be discussing. So in chapter 1, here's your brief overview. You read the assignments, there's practice, you review, you reflect, and there's additional resources. So it goes from a very basic approach, and it narrows it, funnels it down to make sure that the student really understands the material. So example right here, it just starts here. You can click on this. It takes you through your competencies and see what your students know. And I'm going to take you into the reading assignment. And what I really like about the Mind Tap, the reading, and here is an ebook as well, is that this book, it can actually read to you. So let's go on the page here. So I can select read, and here we go.
Neuroscience, implications of this cutting-edge science for the future of counseling.
So for those students that are more, that like to hear it and read it, this is very useful. It is also useful for students that, any word on this page, it can read to you. So longer. If a student didn't understand longer, they can look it up in the dictionary, and they can also have it read to them.
Longer.
So students that don't, especially in, psychology, there might be a lot of words in there that they don't understand and they don't know how to pronounce. So now they can do this in a very non-threatening environment. through the MindTap reader, which is really useful. They can also highlight, basically a lot of readers can do that. They can highlight, they can take notes, they can add certain words to a flashcard. And you as the instructor with this button right here can share different notes on here. So if things are more important and you want them to focus on it, they can share it and it will be added to the students' notes. They can select instructor shared notes. So that's really an important tool. So again, anything on here, I highlighted this, I can make the words bigger, and I can bookmark the page. So these are the different things that are available within the MindTap. So I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to show you really quick, and I'll have to move this over here. Here is the study guide, and students can create their own study guides. So for example here, I'm test 1. I can name it anything I want as a student, and I want to go over chapter 1, and I can select everything in here, and I can select my shared notes, my highlighted notes. So I'll select all of it, I'm going to add it, and create my study guide. And I can actually print out the study guide, which is very, very useful. So I'm going to close this part out here. And there's also a gradebook and an engagement tracker. And an engagement tracker, obviously we don't have anybody in the class, but it shows what they've done in the course, how engaged they are, and you can compare that with other students in the class. So again, there's nothing in here, but it basically shows you, if I scroll down here, you can see here students, and you can really get a good idea like what students are doing, how much time, what activities they access, to see, what some of the students, let's say with low engagement, like what are they getting in the class and why, and things that students are doing well on. Is that something that you need to focus on in class? I'm going to click back on the MindTap. Let me get out of this. So basically, there's a lot more to the MindTap, but I just wanted to be able to show this to you so that you know that you have access to this right now. I put this on your bookshelf, and you'll be able to access it, and also to know that this is an option. And one more thing I just wanted to show you is the instructor resource site. All of our resources come with an instructor resource site, and so you have access to PowerPoints and different flashcards, web links, and so you're free to review that. Here's some test banks, and that is also on this site. And so just real quick on the instructor resource site, so if you have an ISBN number, or if you have a, not only an ISBN number, but if you also have a, let's go here and select this, or the name of the author, or a subject matter, you can search here. I recommend, what I would do is search through our Cengage catalog online, cengage.com, and then see what you like and narrow it down from there, because let's say you put psychology, you might have thousands and thousands of psychology, and you really want to be able to narrow it down. So going through our catalog first and then adding it to your bookshelf is really important, and you have access to all these tools to be able to help your classes. So I'm going to select this again, and the reason why I did that is I wanted to show you that if you did not add the complementary resources here that you're allowed to review, it would not be added to your bookshelf, and all you would get is the instructor resource site. So make sure that when you add a book to your bookshelf that you select the additional tools available so that you can at least review it and see what you have available, because if I didn't select the MindTap, you would not be able to access MindTap, and you wouldn't have access to the actual textbook on your instructor resource site. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to be able to kind of give you a really brief overview so that you can get an idea of what we have available in case you did not know. So again, my name is Sandra McKelvey. You can reach me at sandra.mckelvey, M-C-K-E-L, V as in Victor, E-Y, at cengage.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.